Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we would be seeing what is holding you back. This is the first option, crystal clear intentions. This is the second option, quarry of quintessence. Quarry of quintessence. Then third option, ephemeral essence. So you can feel free to pause the video, and these are all the options. Take a breath for grounding and choose the pile with the help of your intuition. Okay. And if you're interested in seeing the breakdown of the reading, then feel free to stick to this part. If not, then you can head to your pile. Now let's see what is the breakdown of the reading. So this is the reading. What is holding you back? For the energy check part, we would be seeing what is your current energy, then your highest potential's energy, and what is the situation in which you are stuck. Then, for the main part of the reading, we would be seeing what is holding you back, what needs balancing, and whatever will be at the back of the deck would be the advice from your higher self or spirit guides. So this is the breakdown. You can head to your pile. Hi group 1, let me show you the breakdown of the reading. So you can pause the video and find this even in the intro section. I would have explained it there. So let's see what is holding you back. I'll be taking one card for your current energy. Okay, that's a lot. What is your current energy? Camel. It took a lot of time to come out, so I feel like you are in a transition phase. I'm already getting this message like you're trying to balance your water and fire element, and water element is associated with the second chakra and fire with the third chakra. So 2 and 3 number could be important to you, like 2 to 3. So like something with a difference of 1, something like that. Let me take one card for your highest potential. Okay, this came really fast. Blue color could be important to you, and blue color is associated with throat chakra. So just now I said the second and third chakra, whereas this green and blue color is reminding me of the fourth and fifth chakra. So it's like I'm getting this feeling like you have taken a lot of things at your hands right now, like you want to do a lot of things, you want to balance a lot of things, and you understand your weaknesses very well for now. So you want to do a lot of improvement in yourself, and you are in this mode like I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that. Also look, C and D again is letters that are close, so this is giving me a feeling like you are very close to your goal, or at least that's how you feel since you're doing so much work. Whether you're close or not, we'll see further in the reading. So, and we'll get into the details by the way. So for the energy check part, let me also take some cards to see in which situation are you stuck. Okay, instantly I'm getting you lack confidence, and now even the red color is there, which is reminding me of root chakra. So Kundalini awakening could be important to you. So what is your, okay, that's a lot of card. It seems like you find it hard to have confidence in yourself, or maybe you know who you are but you find it hard to believe. Okay, I'll be taking this. Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, let me just describe the whole energy check part for you. So what I see here, for your current energy, you're trying to balance the extreme side of yours, so you understand what is your weakness. You might find yourself impulsive, but I am getting this idea that you're a very balanced person. So in your current energy, you're working so much on yourself that you almost feel the more I do, the more I find out about myself, and there are so many things that I need to do. So, and then the thing is, the more you do, the more you feel you are not enough instead of feeling that you are enough. And the reason that you want to do all of these things is so that you can feel that you are enough. But the thing is, you're getting more and more points in yourself. And practically, that is very right. That is how things are supposed to be, because the more we don't know, we realize that there are so many things to know. So you are right in your process, but you find it hard to stop. You don't know when to rest, you don't know when to stop. And when you don't have that healthy masculine balance in that terms, like your masculine part knows that I want to keep going, but you're not allowing your feminine to come through and just allow you to stop and rest. So you might feel guilty about resting. So this is kind of your current energy. And talking about your future energy, also another thing is, you could be really tired but you can still keep going. Like you somehow bring that energy from inside you. Like I remember one of those episodes, like they show in anime, like where the main character has lost all its energy and he or she is on the ground, but still they would keep fighting, and they keep fighting because of pure will. So that is the energy that I'm getting. You know how to push through your will, and that is why you it's not like you don't know when to rest, but you just don't allow yourself to rest. So you have a good idea when you need to rest, but you don't allow yourself for that. And it's like after CD comes, so your highest potential is not too far, but it's not about what you do, but rather how you accept yourself, because the dragonfly is a card where the mind is of utmost importance. And the dragonfly is one such card where the quality of the mind is something which matters a lot. So in the future, it's not that you would be doing more things, it's just that you would be doing in a balanced way, and you would validate yourself. Whatever you are doing, you would validate it yourself. So you're not thinking, because I'm getting this feeling this whole cycle started because somebody invalidated what you did, and for someone whatever you did was not enough. So now what you're doing, you are learning to self validate, or you will be learning. And when that happens, the dragonfly is a creature which has a great potential for evolution. So you are a person who tirelessly evolves, and they like to evolve. And the thing is, you will evolve, but not in the way that you are thinking. So just look at this camel. The camel is a very big creature, whereas the dragonfly, they are light, they're small, but they fly, and they are like one of the ethereal creatures. Somewhere I saw in some kind of video, like even the firefly in this animal deck card is called ethereal, but I'm particularly getting like you would not be driven by your trauma, wherever it came from, but rather you would be driven by your purpose. And because you are driven by your purpose only matters to you. It will not matter whether somebody else validates it or not. So you would know when to work, when to rest, and everything will be in control of your mind. And I never looked at as closely as I am today, but there is this green color. Can you see this other shade of green? So it's like you are tapping into one more level of yourself automatically. Like you wanted to reach till a particular level as part of your evolution, but rather you would rather unlock something more also, which was unexpected to you. So this is what your highest potential is coming through, and the ways in which you are stuck. So this is the kind of situation, this is the part which explained your energies. Now let's see how you're stuck. So the first part is, you never feel confident enough. No matter what you do, how you do, you just don't feel enough. And you find it very hard to accept reality. Like if somebody gives you a compliment, you find it hard to accept. But if somebody says like you're not doing enough, then you find that part not satisfying, but you're ready to accept it because that is the standard you have set for yourself. And the thing is, both of them are not true. So you are doing enough, but you're not accepting it, and you are enough but you don't accept it because that is not reality as per you. So in no way are you in touch with the reality. And just look at this. So this is a card about fulfillment and teamwork, and even a card of family support. And this is in reverse. So that tells, since you never feel enough, you never even feel yourself worthy of love, family, support, all the good things or satisfying things in life. Also, these are both cups in a way, and it's like your cup is never filled, like you never feel like your cup is filled. So in that terms, it's like you're stuck because of obviously your cup has a hole in it. So no matter how much you pour into it, nothing will feel enough because that hole is allowing it to leak things. So whatever you're pouring, of course it can't be enough. So the stuck situation is, how do I stop this leakage of energy, leakage of emotions, whatever you call it. But to put it very simply, your stuck situation is that your energy is getting leaked, and your efforts and everything is can't be seen because in some way it is getting out of your hand. So yeah, this is the situation. If you resonated till this part, then let's see what is holding you back. Okay. Also, these two fell in pairs. So, okay, these are three cards. There could be external people. Okay, again, look at this Eight of Swords. So, this person, okay, I'm instantly getting something. Just look at this three stars or crosses, whatever this is. Three people could be important in your life. Like, in some way, they are either contributing toward your insecurity, or they're just acting as a mirror, but somehow you are able to see your insecurity because of them. But whoever these three people are, they show you who you are. This is the same card, by the way. So let's see what is holding group one back. Well, one thing is certainly your own mind. Both the cards are related to mind, and it is very interesting that your highest potential would be someone who will have a good control over their mind. So the whole thing is related to your control over your mind. Let's see. What is holding you back? Look at this King of Cups. And these were also cards related to cups. This is not exactly a cups card, but the cup is there. Oh, look at this. At the back of the deck, there was King of Cups in reverse. The Hanged Man upright. Okay, I'm gonna take both of these. Eight of Wands in reverse and Eight of Pentacles. Coins is Pentacles. Both are in reverse. Oh no, this is upright. This is in reverse. Okay. Yeah, just look at this. This person, the story is basically like this person is crying, but they are still working. This was in reverse. So yeah, this is somehow similar to the situation that I explained. And at the back of the deck, Page of Swords. So when we talk about Page of Swords, this is a card where if a person uses their mind right, then it is in their favor. But if not, then they can get into overthinking also. And this is literally a card. So one such reason why you're holding back is because you are wearing a mask. Okay, you are wearing a mask. The thing is, you are wearing a mask, and so there's a thing. Sometimes people would complain that people are not seeing them. But oftentimes people who feel misunderstood in the way where they don't feel seen is because they want to be seen in a certain way. And it's not that people are not seeing them, but they are seeing a lot of other parts of themselves too, part of theirs too, which they don't want to share to other people. Something like that, like you want to appear in a certain way in the eyes of people, but when people see your other parts too, you don't feel comfortable about it. And let me tell you, being seen is such a vulnerable thing that a lot of people would rather unknowingly choose to remain unseen rather being seen fully. And that is because we ourselves have not accepted all the parts of ourselves. So when others see them, we don't feel comfortable. So this is the thing that I'm getting, that what is holding you back is that you are not accepting yourself. You are putting on a mask. You want to be seen in a certain way. And the thing is, some people are even benefiting from you wearing that mask. So they would not even tell you that you're wearing a mask. They would rather allow your shrinked version so they can benefit from it. And now that you have shrinked yourself, you're finding it hard to break those chains. Okay. Then this card Ace of Swords. It's like, just look at this. Once this knot is broken, anything can be done. But this knot is there, and this is, you have that willpower to keep going. But the problem is, instead of focusing that willpower on your productive tasks, which you might be using as a way to feel like you're being productive in any way because you want to feel enough, you're not putting that willpower in the right place, which is required to break this knot where you are not accepting yourself or where you're shrinking yourself. And then the King of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting this feeling like, people who are manipulative, you manipulate yourself before anybody else does, just so that you could stay in the zone which is familiar, and you're not filling your own cup. Can you see this dragon? They have one pearl here. Okay. And the thing is, this pearl is very important for this dragon. So it's like, that once you become your highest potential, you would lose some kind of privileges. One of that could be your familiarity, your comfort zone. But there's no other way, because when you keep yourself in a shrink version, that is causing much more harm, or much more pain to your soul, something like that. And the hangman is upright, so the hangman comes before the death. The thing is, when somebody is ready to see the truth um, in the form of wisdom, then death is seen as transformation or liberation. But the hangman is one such card where the person is not ready to see the truth, so death has to come forcefully. But yours is upright, so it turns out you are wise enough to turn your situation in your favor. I also see this gem or whatever it is in that person's head. So your third eye could be open or is supporting you in your journey. And because of that, you are capable of seeing in the ways that you are not changing yourself. Pisces energy could be important to you. The Cups card is here also. So, yeah, Pisces energy, or even the cards related to air energy. So, Libra energy could be important. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So, yeah, coming back. Oh, by the way, all eight of wands, eight of coins, eight of swords, all the three eights are here. So, eight number could be important to you. And also, eight is a number of karma. So, in some way, you could be dealing with your karma right now in this particular phase of your life. This could be a very important phase of your life, maybe. And yeah, so coming back, so you are capable of seeing through the eyes of wisdom instead of rude awakening. And if you can't do that, then you can save yourself a lot of trauma. Like, you don't have to go through death in a painful way. That would be liberation then. So that is a very nice card, to be honest, when understood correctly. So this is the energy. And yeah, so we were seeing what is holding you back. And when we see this 8, literally you're stuck in a loop. Like 8 is like that infinity. So there could be something astrological also going on, which is keeping you stuck in a loop. But coming back to this, so you are putting your energy in projects which make you feel productive, instead of putting in ways where you can receive or download messages from your higher self, or you can connect to your higher self or your guides, but rather you're investing that energy in a way which is neither making you fulfilled, nor is it helping you in any real productive way, like in a way where your soul is truly growing. So if your soul is not growing, you cannot feel truly fulfilled. So these are the ways that you're stuck. So to sum it all up, one way is, you are stuck in the way that you're wearing this mask. You want to be seen in a certain way, so you're distracting yourself and using your willpower somewhere else. You're not filling your own cup, but you have the wisdom, so you can do something about it. But you are investing that energy again. That message is repeating, like you're investing your energy somewhere else just to feel productive, instead of putting it in connecting to your divine team or spirit guides or something like that. So these are the ways that you're stuck. Let's see now, what are the advice from your spirit guides or even your higher self. So you can consider this part as your higher self, the person who has achieved uh, or conquered his or her mind. So let's see what needs balancing. So whatever cards come, it could be more than one or just one. So those are the cards for balancing, and whatever is at the back of the deck, you would be taking it as the advice from your spirit guide. So what needs balancing? Etheric ascendance. Immediately this gave me this visual like you're meditating. So if you meditate, it might be helpful. Sacred flames. Candle gazing could be important to you. Or fire energy, again confidence part is again coming. So any kind of activity which makes you feel confidence, or that is related to solar plexus. Okay, look at this elemental balance. Talking about balance, this is the card and it came in reverse. And let's just see, the advice is crystal clear intentions. So this is basically the advice. Align your intentions with the crystal clarity of pure water, manifesting your desires with precision. So I guess this is about getting clear with what is your end goal, and then accordingly be productive about it. Like if your end goal is to feel happy, you can't feel happy when you're putting your energy in your workplace where not even your heart is involved in a fulfilling way. So things like that, that is your final advice. And let me just tell what needs balancing. So what are the things you can do for balancing? So etheric ascendance, ascend through etheric realms, transcending earthly limitations and connecting with the divine. Literally this was what was coming here also. So you really need to connect to your divine team, spirit guides. Particularly I'm getting like you have a lot of highly ascended beings in your team, spiritual team. You could connect to nature, but particularly it is being said connect with the divine itself. So for that, if you establish some kind of ritual, it could be meditation. You can even use jap meditation if you want, and those kind of things. But when you connect with the divine, imagine like you are filling your cup from the endless source, so it might give you the energy to keep going on your journey. then you can decide what to do about it. And then there is sacred flame, so I'm instantly seeing like to um, you can lit a candle or a diya or lamp for yourself as part of respect to your team. Invoke the sacred flames of transformation, purifying and renewing your spirit. Yeah, so you need to purify or and renew your spirit. You are kind of energetically drained at this point, and so you need some kind of energetic support so you can start your journey again in the right direction. And it's interesting the way these wings are. Even your final form has wings, so it almost seems important to me that you have to unlearn or let go or release a lot of things. This purifying part is giving me a reminder, like you can try journaling or you can write a list of things which is not really helpful to you, and before deciding what is really helpful, you can actually write your end goal. Not like you want whatever is particularly in this materialistic realm, but how do you want to feel, and then what you want to feel, are you doing things in alignment to that. So you can cut the things or try to release the things or your habits which is not serving for that final feeling that you want. And elemental balance, this is literally what we want to see. Seek equilibrium by harmonizing the energies of earth, air, fire, and water within your being. So it seems like for you, maybe all the elements need balance. Maybe that's why we were getting all the two, three, four, five. Literally, we got four, right? Yeah. So I think we got like four chakras in your beginning of the reading. So maybe you need to balance almost all of them little by little, and it is like at some level you are aware of that. So it came at that point, right, that you're aware what you need to do. But the thing is, you're not getting that energy, and we discussed, right? So you need to connect to the divine, you need to get your energy filled from there, and then you can keep working on yourself. So these are the ways in which you can balance things. So I hope this helped. These are all the messages for you, group 1. Bye bye, group 1. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your reading. So I would be showing you what is the breakdown of the reading. I would be explaining this in the intro section as well, so you can go back and check that if you want, or you could pause the video and see this. Now let's see. What is your current energy? What is group 2's current energy? Panther. Okay, you might be purging things. You might be purifying your life in a certain way. What would be your highest potential's energy? Also, it really flipped and came upon my hand. So I'm almost getting a feeling like a familiar kind of feeling from the card. Like a very smooth flip. So it's like, okay, these are a lot of cards. Let me just take one card for your highest potential. Wow, this is a very good card. Also, black color could be important to you because this is reminding me of Black Panther. Obviously, panthers are black, and this is black egg. So, black color is for me is Bhairav. If you know Kal Bhairav or Bhairav Baba, a form of Shiva, the Hindu deity. Then also at the back of the deck is peacock. So you could be connected to the Hindu deities, even if you're not Hindu, that could be a case. Now let's just see what is the situation in which you're stuck. Also, this is one of my favorite cards in the whole deck because this is the card of truth. You could be particularly working on your fifth chakra, throat chakra. Also, the panther really is a fierce animal. They are really I'm getting this idea or vision like when they are so silent before hunting, but when they hunt, they might not scream and shout as such, but the people are able to hear its roar even if it's not so apparent. Like they are such uh, majestic creatures, like larger than life kind of feeling I'm getting from this. Even the egg is not born yet, but it has a lot of potential. Like this is a black egg. I've never seen a black egg, so it's like what would come out of it is so much that we can't imagine, because black absorbs everything, so it has the capacity to be so much larger than life. I'm getting this particular thing. Okay, I don't know why it was turned like this. Okay, let's see in which I'm getting this word unhelpful friends for you. In which situation are you stuck? I'm also getting this feeling like you overestimated few people in your life, and now that you're able to see the truth, you want to get away from those people. And this yellow and green color is being similar. So again, the third and fourth chakra could be important to you, and after third, fourth comes fifth. So it's like you are working on two things simultaneously that would lead to something greater than both of it. In which situation are you stuck? Okay, the way it all came out, but I'll take this. Also, this is Courage the Cowardly Dog. So, if you know, the name is Courage, but that dog is cowardly, yet the name is Courage because he is always scared, but he still chooses to do the right thing. And that is literally what the nature of truth is. Truth doesn't wait for the right moment or right thing, it just turns out the way it is supposed to be. So it feels like you might be divinely guided at this point of time, and I'm my consciousness right now is focused a lot in my head right now, instead of on the table or the visuals. So you might be a clairvoyant, you might see visions or dreams. So you could be a psychic person. It's like you know things, but you are empathetic, so you stay in many situations which does not serve you. Okay, in which ways are you stuck? It's a lot of card again. It's like you have given the benefit of doubt to a lot of people who don't deserve your energy. Like your energy is all over the place where it shouldn't be. Okay, just look at this. I get this feeling like the ending that should have happened much ago, it has been prolonged now. Also 8 plus 2 is 10, so 10 could be an important number. At the back of the deck, Knight of Cups, and I'm getting this feeling like there could be some important partner that is supposed to come into your life, but because you are not letting go of this situation, you're not able to enjoy your romantic side of life. It could be romanticism with nature, art, particular person, anything, but you're not able to enjoy that because you're not letting go of something. So yeah, let me just explain the energy check part now. So your current energy is, I feel like you have this idea like I see everything now, I'm able to connect the dots. None of these people were ever in my favor, none of them really wanted me to see me grow, and you're very sad, but more than sad, you are angry about it, and you want to cut all the people out of your life. And is this tooth broken? I feel like somebody might have betrayed you recently, or at least made you feel betrayed, and you just want to cut people off from your life. And this is giving me a feeling like extreme feeling like you were really really kind until some point, and now you're extremely cruel in your mind at least. And I'm not seeing particularly that you have been betrayed or not, but it's more like you saw everything right in front of your eyes, but you were giving people the benefit of doubt. So it's not like anybody did something behind your back. They were doing it right in front of you, but because you were in that mode, like giving the benefit of doubt, that it felt like betrayal. So you could be in a very angry state right now, and your highest potential, this is a very good card, by the way. So this is a card where truth matters a lot to these people. So your highest potential is somebody who will choose truth over anything. And the thing is, truth is literally the only thing which will exist, even if we as humans would not exist, or whether your friends or family, whoever the people who have hurt you, they will not exist, not even you will exist, but truth will exist in any form. And when you go through all this purging, when you unlearn everything that is not true, whether through others or through your own wisdom, you could learn by getting hurt, or you could learn by choosing to do something proactive. But when you choose to do things in such a manner where you unlearn everything which is not serving you, whether it is your habit of giving people benefit of doubt more than that is needed, or allowing people in your life which does not serve your highest potential, so you, the only thing that remains after removing all the layers is the truth. So truth is not something that is being made, or that is something that needs to be found, but rather it was always there. And this is the kind of realization that I'm seeing for you, that you would just see the truth once all the layers have been removed, and all you need to do is just unlearn anything which is not serving you. And that is the process that you're going through right now, but it feels like it is starting from removing people, but I don't see it ending that there only. After removing people, you would also be removing your habits, your patterns, which were not helping you. Like you even gave yourself the benefit of doubt, like what would happen if I just watch 2 episodes. So you could be a binge watcher, could be, or there could be some other habit like that which you continued. And it's not that just other people have used you, even you are using yourself in the wrong ways. And when you unlearn all of those patterns, then there get this feeling like you would have this big realization that not only others betrayed me, the most sad part I see is you betrayed yourself in the worst ways than anybody else, and that is the most sad part. And but when you get to that part, then it would liberate you. I see that, like truth always liberates people, right? And that will be your biggest gift. I see like this will be one very defining moment in your life, where you reach this truth, who you are as a person in. And I'm getting this, like you would not understand more like who you are, but how you came into life, and the patterns that made you who you are. So when those patterns are gone, it's not more about who you are, but how you became that person who you thought yourself to be. And getting to that truth, that journey itself will make you a person. I see an armor, like when once somebody is connected to truth, nothing can convince them to be something else. Like you could be nothing else except yourself, and that would be your greatest gift, just to be myself. What else could I ask for? Like this is what I'm feeling. So now the situation in which you are stuck is, a lot of people take up your attention or advice, and you kind of enjoy that, but nonetheless you are stuck by giving your energy to others. And now you want to leave, or you want to get away from such people, but you don't have much option, because these people are dependent on you. So For few of group twos, this could be your family, and you might be the sole earner or something like a lot of younger ones or even very older people are dependent on you, so you understand that these are toxic people but I can't get away from them. For most of you, generally I'm getting this could be other people like friends or family included, everything, people around, like a mixed circle. And you want to get away but you also want to be nice, and the thing is you can't have both. You have to choose yourself, and I see that you are capable of doing that. And I'm even getting this idea like you're getting some good people in your life, good example in your life, like how you should be treated, so that would make your transition somewhat smoother. And maybe it is because few good people entered your life who treated you rightly that you understood who were treating you wrongly. So I'm getting like this feeling that transition for you for leaving these people would not be too tough, and rather you have you are scared but you would go through your fear. And I almost see this vision of you looking your fear right in its eye, like this panther. Like this is not just angry at other people, this panther is angry at himself or herself as well. And this fierce eyes, they are looking right through the fear, right through its own fear. So it's like when you do that, and when you go through your fear, then the universe itself favors you. Something, I see something happening, uh, or rather it is rather a situation where you're stuck. So maybe it is that you expected that if you go through your fear the universe will favor you, but nothing happened. And so you feel like, did I not do something right? So you had expected things to go in a certain way, and you did try to cut people off, you did try to face your fear, and you have done everything, but still nothing is changing in your life. So you feel stuck because you're like, I have done everything that I could have by my side, so why isn't the universe responding? And that makes you feel like blank. I see like just a whiteness, like nothing I see. And you could be clairvoyant again, I'm getting this. But you, whatever you are expecting, but also these are fixed signs. So it's like you don't know now what to do, because as per your rules, you have followed the rules, you have done everything you can, then why is things not, why are things not happening? So yeah, this is how you're stuck. If you resonated till this part, then you have found your group. Let's see now what is holding you back. Okay, both came out at the same time, and interestingly 3 and 4 are in progression, but 4 is in reverse. Also, I want to tell you that it is a good thing that this 4 is in reverse. Yeah, let's see what is holding you back. Just look at this, the tower. You could have, you might be having really beautiful hair, long, luscious, thick hair. You can even have supportive siblings. I'm getting very particular things for this group. It's really interesting. And strength in reverse at the back. At the back, and 2 of coins, and sun is upright. So Leo energy could be significant to you. I'm particularly getting Leo. So yeah, what is holding you back is you are expecting things in very very certain manner, like your expectations are very much set in stone, like when I do this that and that will happen, so something like that. But when you decide what you exactly want, you have a very limited vision, and the universe has a much better plan for you. And it's a good thing, because the universe sees you in a much better way than you do yourself. So why? Because this card is such a card where this girl is being held kind of hostage by this bird, and this girl does not like this bird, but this bird is neither changing itself nor letting itself go. But when this is in reverse, it means that it's a good thing that the universe is not manifesting whatever you have imagined for yourself, because it has better plans. And by the way, at the back of the deck, the peacock was there, and just look at this feather, peacock feather. So again, I'm getting like Krishna could be an important deity for you. I was even getting Bhairav here, so the male Hindu deities could be important for you. Maybe those are the ones you connect to a lot. So, and the story of this is like, this person is being, look at this, so many feathers, peacock feathers. This person is being trained to become a shaman by both these teachers. So it's like, whatever you are expecting for yourself, you would be not just supported, you would be thoroughly taught by two important people. I see two very important people in your life. Those people will teach you, and those people will extract the greatest version out of you. And again, I just can't help but notice, like, this person is somewhat like Krishna and this person is somewhat like Bhairav. So, like, two very important deities could be with you, working with you, and they could be very very powerful deities. I'm not even saying spiritual guides, like deities itself. Also, just look at this person, like the way she is enjoying her work and her knowledge, and also the white color. So she's so pure. It's like the way you're purging people now, after that they would come into your life and they would acknowledge the purity in you, and they would upgrade you, or they would take you to levels that you can't even imagine. So maybe your manifestation is related to finding your teacher in some way in life. So that is one thing. But what's holding you back here is you're not seeing your worth. Once you see that worth, you would let things go. So tower is also something like that, where the foundations are not right. So maybe there are few things that you need to unlearn. Maybe there are a lot of things that even the collective is unlearning, because the unlearning part was common in even the another group. So it could be that a lot of us are going through unlearning. And the thing is, Rapunzel, this is inspired from the story of Rapunzel. So that's why I said, like, you could be having really nice hair, luscious thick hair, I'm saying. So you are stuck in your palace because somebody put this idea in you right through your birth. I'm saying, like, it's not your fault that the way you are, but rather, I want to say, a lot of the responsibility goes to your caretakers. So in the, if in the very beginning, right from the birth, if somebody puts some dumb shit idea in your head, it's not your fault. But because of that, now you're stuck in a tower and you need to get away from your environment. Literally, I see, like, you need to get away from your physical environment. And once you get away from that environment, I see, like, a lot of opportunities coming to you. How that will happen, what will happen, I don't know, but somehow even your physical environment is contributing to your stuck situation, and it is holding you back, like you are not able to feel the divinity in you, because the people around you doesn't want you to see it, or at least they don't acknowledge it, even if not consciously trying to hide it from you. But because of that, the way they treated you, that's how you see yourself, and that is acting as a barrier. Then there's five of wands. So I even see, like, you might be living in an environment which is full of conflict, like not necessarily people come and scold you or demean you, but they might even get into fights with themselves, like literally verbal arguments I see. So you may want to cleanse your space. Also, these are related to Pandavas, so it could be that you are being supported by 2 to 5 people. Your siblings could be playing an important role in your life, and I see that at their best, they could be your supporters, but at its worst, you people might get into conflict because there are a lot of energies in your environment. So, a lot of, that quote, too many cooks spoil the dish, something like that. So it's like, if you want to do something or something can be done in the easiest manner, but due to so many um, what is it, opinions, that nothing can be done easily. Like even the simplest things become difficult for you because there are so many opinions. But I am getting this, like, you don't have to get involved in this. Like, just consciously choose to stay out of all this conflicted energy. Or this could not just be about your physical environment, it could be even about your own energetic body, that you, instead of focusing in any one direction, you are thinking maybe that this event will happen in this way, or this event could happen in that way, and you are imagining so many situations just to get to your result, that your energy is not getting aligned. So, the mind can only manifest or focus on one thing, but when you keep thinking about all the different ways, not even a single thing is able to manifest properly. So, you could get your energy aligned. If you don't know which way it will happen, just leave it to the universe. You can just focus on what you want finally. So, this is also somewhat similar to another group. So, maybe as a collective, we are going through that. And then there is this 10 of wands. So it is giving this feeling like, leave your worries up to your guides of the universe. You have already done enough, so you are right about that part. Just because the result is coming doesn't mean it's your fault. Maybe something is getting prepared behind your back, and this is the best thing that could happen behind someone's back. Just, you should get ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor, and don't feel like you are being defeated. I'm particularly getting the word defeated. Maybe you feel defeated a lot, but you're not at all defeated. Rather, things are being prepared for you, and you could just wait patiently and don't doubt yourself. So, these are the things which are keeping you stuck, and which is keeping you stuck. And the thing is, uh, you could just enjoy. I just see like you could actually enjoy your life. You don't have to feel stuck. You don't have to see this waiting period as a result of defeat or something like that. Rather, just enjoy this time, because when things happen in a good way, you might enjoy, but you would have to work and try to enjoy, lighten your load, have fun. Things might go very quickly once it all starts moving. So now let's just see how can you balance, and I'll be taking one or even more cards can come for your balance part, and whatever is at the back of the deck, that will be the advice from your higher self, which is this part, or it could be your spirit guides. This is ephemeral essence. Touch upon the ephemeral essence of existence, appreciating the transient beauty. Yeah, literally, that's what I was telling you. Could just enjoy life. So, to balance, you could just appreciate the little things in life right now. Luminous lagoon. Bathe in the luminous energy of a mystical lagoon where magic and healing abound. So, if there are hot springs around you, you could just go there. So, I think in Japan, those things are there. So, maybe if you're someone from Japan, feel free to go and enjoy. hot spring. If not, in whichever part you are, you could enjoy the ocean or some kind of water body or a simple hot bath. Glowing Gaia. Feel the glow of Gaia, experiencing the interconnected energies that sustain life on Earth. I see this gratefulness for Mother Earth from you. So, if you could just do walking, consciously walking, and take that time to be grateful for Mother Earth, it might help you a lot. So you these are the things basically what you can do to balance your energy, and these are very little things I'm seeing for you. Like for other groups there were other things coming, but for you these are like very small things that you can do, the simple things. It's like if you just simplify your life itself, then this would be very helpful. So you can just enjoy the little things in life. You could take hot bath, you could take a walk, and just be grateful for all the things that exist in your life. You might be a talkative person, so I'm getting this idea like if you have a friend, feel free to talk things out. Just enjoy the simple things in life until your time comes. And at the back of the deck, this is the final advice from your higher self or spirit guide. Quarry of quintessence. Delve into the quarry of quintessence, extracting the essence that fuels your spiritual journey. So while you're waiting, viewing this time, you could just get to know yourself deeply. But I'm not getting this feeling in a way where you're meditating or reading a lot of great books, but rather in very simple ways. Like, what do you enjoy eating, or what is it that lights you up? Very simple things I'm seeing. Explore yourself in depth, but in the most simple ways. Like how a child explores themselves. Like, they would just come and say, I really like this color of this crayon. So things like that. Get involved in yourself, but don't try to do something complex at this time. For some reason, I'm getting this idea like you don't have to do anything complex. Simplicity is your friend right now. So, yeah, these are all the messages for you, group 2. I hope this helped. If you like the reading, then you can leave a like and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye, group 2. Hi, group 3. So, let's see what is holding you back. I'll be showing you the breakdown of the reading. You could pause the video and feel free to read it. Now let's get going. So, what is your current energy? I'm getting a feeling like you have a very good accent. It could be your English accent or some other language. Your highest potential. What is your highest potential? Okay, this really came like I didn't see coming. Like I'm getting this feeling like even you wouldn't see coming your highest potential, but you're very much in your element. You're a smart, intelligent person. These are both water elements. So OS operating software. Are you updating your software? Maybe you're updating your own software of your mind. You could be related to the software field. I'm getting a very quick-minded person. Okay, in which situation are you stuck? Uh, you might be very good with computer. It could be particularly IT, hardware, or just in the creative fields, the editing part. Okay, I'll take this. You have a very quick mind and you think about a lot of things. And I'm not seeing overthinking like in an intelligent way. This is just somehow again reminding me, just look at this. Is it the Android that have that ghost thing? I don't know, but something related to software is coming. Four is an important number for you. I'm kind of getting accent in myself, so you could have really good accent. Four, yeah, so four is the number. You could be a male, or you have a dominant masculine energy, because then the horse is a masculine energy. So um yeah, 4 is the number of reliability and stability. So this is not about how you're stuck, but I'm getting a lot of other messages for you, so you might be a very reliable person for your team. And just look at this crown, this small thing in inside. This is a Powerpuff Girl inspired card, by the way. So this unicorn horn, like literally you might be having an overactive mind. Just when I talk about mind, we get the High Priestess. Look at the third eye, the rainbow colored hair. You have a lot of spiritual power, or at least I want to say, like, you have the power to process a lot of things in your mind without feeling tired. Absolutely gifted. These are two major arcana. So you're going through a major event in your life, and I'm not even getting this feeling like you're stuck in any way. I know this part of the reading is about being stuck, but for you, it's like you like being stuck where, in whichever way you are stuck right now. Are you even stuck? I'm wondering. And another major arcana, judgment. 2 could be important, 2, 4. Something important could be happening from 2 to 4 months for you. So, anyway, let me just read your energy. You have a very cute energy. Cute. Okay. So, yeah, so your current energy, you know those people who have very cute hands. You could be one of those people. I'm getting very specific and weird things for you, like not weird in a bad way, like very important things, like I don't see in everyday life. So a lot of people might watch your content. Are you a social media influencer of some kind, or at least you make some kind of online content? I get this feeling, and you have a very happy go lucky energy. I really like your energy. It's like you have not found this reading because you want to know what is holding you back, but just to view this whole thing, what is going on here, just like that. And my accent is somewhat different for this group. I don't know how I'm doing it. So you might feel very difficult combing your hair sometimes. Again, I'm getting very specific things, and I'm feeling good with your energy. And you might be having really good hair, but you find difficult to maintain it, something like that. So yeah, your current energy is somebody who is very happy. They feel like a child. They are in their they are having a good time with their inner child. It's like, that meme or reel they were showing where this adult version of girl would ask their little version, "Did we make it?" And that little version, oh no, that little girl will say like that, and the adult would be like, "Yeah, we did it." And I'm getting this feeling like you're in that phase of your life, like whatever you thought you would be in your adult, or as an adult, you have become that person, and your inner child is really, really happy about it. And I actually just want to say, like, you have such a rainbow kind of energy. Again, I'm getting like very chunks kind of visions, like, none of them are connected to each other, just like for your confirmation. And yeah, so this is your current energy, your inner child. I'm hearing just this much for me. Yeah, I have to say a lot of things, but mm, I'm getting distracted for this group. And so yeah, you could be having really healthy solar plexus or and throat chakra, and both of them might be connected and they work in balance. So if you want to speak something, you are able to put that thing in front of everybody with confidence, and you know what is right, what is wrong, when to say, how to say. Like, you have a great balance between your third and fifth chakra. And since your inner child is so alive, You even radiate that joy in the room the moment you enter any room, and you're that person. I'm getting this feeling like when a child, they would keep playing, and suddenly they'll be like, okay, now let me just drink some water. Now I feel thirsty. Please let me just drink some water. This is your energy, by the way. Yeah. And talking about your highest potential, this is funny, but um, those aunties in the family gathering who would call the children out, but you would be doing such things. I see your highest potential, but in the way where it is helpful, not because you're just irritated, and since you're that um elder who have the power to do things, you'll just abuse that power. I get this feeling like you would be one such person who would be calling things out around you, and I think it is very good because you are that person who have a balance in their energy. So when such people calls people out, it makes sense. They're not doing it out of their ego, they're doing it for good reasons. And I feel like you would be one such person who would expose things if that is what is needed. You would not think like, should I speak or should I not? But I really get this feeling like you enjoy doing this thing, and I'm getting enjoy. I mean, like, just seeing like, okay, everything is out in the open now, let's see what happens. And you would feel like, okay, I've done my part as the responsible person. So your highest version would be using the innocence and your intelligence in such a way that you would bring balance in rooms. I'm just particularly seeing a particular room where a lot of people are there, and you're bringing balance to these people. It's like maybe you don't want to be in a lot of crowd. You just like to do things in a small chunk. Like, again, I'm getting that feeling, right? But when the kid is playing and then they're resting, they're taking a water sip of water, then going back to playing. So like it's like, I'll expose some truth, then I'll get back to my work. Okay, I've done my job. Such a cute childlike feeling. So this is the energy, and just look at this. Even this is like cute. This is the funny emperor. Like, I'm not getting this feeling like he has such an ego. This is power in right hands. That is what your highest potential is. The power in the right hands. And you constantly work on yourself. You update your mind or software, or maybe even your desktop or laptops software time to time, because shark, they would release their teeth, something like that, and then it would grow back and it would be sharper. So you like to keep yourself updated in that way, and that helps you keep updated, up to date, in a way where you don't feel out of league. I don't know why it is important for you to stay updated in that way, but somehow it makes you feel good. Like, okay, I'm up to date, I'm not missing anything. And it's like a very unique trait just about yourself. And I'm not getting this idea that this is related to any kind of obsession or trauma, but just your unique trait. Okay, so in which way are you stuck? Although I'm not getting any kind of energy that you're stuck, but I'll just read it. So it's like you have made some plans and you want to do a lot of things, and you want to do hard work. I see this to-do list, and you have wrote a lot of things, maybe 2 to 4 things, and you only have the energy to do one thing, but you're like, no, I'm gonna push myself through. And the thing is, you would even be able to do it, but the thing is, when you take so much, I'm seeing like your eyes need rest. Your mind doesn't, but your eyes need rest. Just see, look at this. Eyes are so big, then this person, then this person. It's like only when you give yourself the rest that you need, that your third eye could activate and it can help you. Maybe your job involves some kind of psychic work. It could be for a few of you. So 4 could be an important number for you. Stability is very important for you. you are the most reliable person in your group. So these are the things I'm getting. And the way you're stuck is basically just basic life choices. You are already a very wise person, you're the high priestess, you don't need anything to hear from me, you already know most of the things. It's just that you're waiting for some kind of news. I'm getting the word arrival, the arrival of something or some person. It's like you're waiting about someone or somebody, and in that ways you're excited but at the same time stuck, like you're depending on that news or that person to come into your life so that you can know what to do with them and all that. Like, I'm getting very excited feeling, and you want to do a lot of things with them, but you don't know what to do now because right now that is not happening. But you have seen that as a vision, or at least have felt it, so you're kind of very excited about this whole thing. But you are not exactly stuck, but more like, those people who would see visions before, but they don't know when it will happen. So that is also a frustrating part. So in those ways you are kind of stuck, but you're not exactly frustrating, you're already aware of whatever I said, the cons of being a psychic. So this is the energy. If you resonated till this part, let's just see what comes through. Because I don't see anything is holding you back exactly, but okay, the chariot in reverse. I'm getting not just you, two more of your friends are waiting for the very same thing that you are waiting for the very same person, maybe. And this is literally in reverse. You're not taking some kind of decision or action, you're putting something on hold for this news or information. Something very interesting is going on. I know, I heard this, like, I know. Okay. Mm, in a very shrieky voice, not where it hurts the ear, but nice way. Eight of Swords. I'm not getting this feeling like you're stuck in your head or anything again. This is like you're wearing some kind of mask, but maybe an online mask. I'm getting this kind of feeling again. This is not related to online mask, but you're in your head in some way. I mean, you're always in your head, but in these terms, this is like you're overthinking about this person, or you could be over. I'm getting this advice for you that whatever you are waiting for, don't overestimate it, because yeah, it is good whatever is coming, but when you overestimate it, you would not be able to enjoy it when it comes. Okay, this, you could be a fire sign, Aries. I'm getting. Oh yeah, Emperor is also Aries, right? So yeah, Aries could be important to you, or you could be an Aries Sun Moon rising, and you're such an energetic person. It's like now you're so excited, you're not focused on any one thing, and then you're also waiting for this other thing, and you're just, I see this pacing back and forth kind of energy, but in an excited way. But due to that, you're not focusing on your current task at hand. The night came again. So I wonder if you see yourself as a knight, whereas you actually are an emperor. Do you know you're an emperor? But this, I mean, you are an emperor, but right now something has happened which has made you feel like a knight, but you're happy to be a knight for the emperor. For some reason, I'm getting this weird thing. And this, it's like you're so excited, you don't feel very patient right now. You find it hard to be patient. And I'm getting this message for you that whatever you're expecting, it will happen, and it will happen in a good way, but don't overestimate it. And also, don't think about the timing. Okay, because when you try to control the timing, then whatever is about to come, and in the way that it is about to come, you're trying to mess with that energy. And I'm getting this very obedient energy right now. Oh yeah, 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 you're right, like that kind of energy. So this is the thing that is coming through. and we would rather see what can you do to balance this energy instead of tampering with the path. I'm getting this word path, tower in reverse. Yeah, like it is supposed to happen. Okay, whatever you're expecting, it will definitely happen. If you wanted a confirmation, this is the confirmation. It has already started, the process has started, nothing can stop it. Look at this, the empress in reverse, the emperor and empress and the high priestess. A lot of major arcana is in your, even the tower, the chariot, and tower and chariot both are in reverse and they have a similar energy. Like one of the readers said, like these two energies are somewhat similar. And just look at this. And Egypt could be important to somebody. I don't know. Because E word also could be important. Okay, anyway, so the empress is at the back and the tower. So whatever you are expecting or anticipating, this is going to happen. Don't worry. Also, I just love this lavender rose here. So you could, maybe lavender tea could help you right now, to calm down your energy. You just need to calm down. I hear that song now. Katy, was it a Katy Perry and Taylor Swift song, right? You need to calm down. You could be a musician. Oh, I love music. So yeah, you could. Also, I really like that Lavender Haze song of Taylor Swift. So that you need to calm down when you think about that. There are two girls who are rivals, but they come together to make a song, right? We all know about that rivalry. So maybe whoever you're waiting for could be someone who is your rival and friend at the same time. Like you could be two people working in the same field, and so you're kind of in a competition in that terms, but you would be happy to be friends with this person. By the way, if you're from my field, I would be happy to be your friend too. Okay, yeah, so let's see what needs balancing. Okay, this the way the cards are reacting. So yeah, cyclonic creativity. So you have a lot of creativity, and if you don't calm down, if you don't process it, if you don't channelize it, you would gonna get this spacing kind of energy, and you might feel that restlessness. So yeah, let's just see. Tap into the world wind, worldwide. Do you make something worldwide? And the whirlwind of creative energy, allowing ideas to swirl and take form. So whatever ideas you are having, note it down. Like I think you already do that. Note it down, try working on them. Just do something with them. Even if you don't post it, just keep doing something. The point is your creative energy needs to be utilized right now. Okay, you're a fire person. I'm hoping so by this point. So if you don't utilize that energy, you might feel this imbalance within yourself, and people like you just look at that, so much energy you have. You are not a person which can rest that easily. You have to utilize your energy. So you know feel free to channelize it in some way. Okay, what needs balancing? Okay, three of the cards turned. No. Okay, it's just one. Why did I feel three? Again, I'm getting this feeling three. Did I tell it that three people are waiting? Yeah, somehow not just you. It's like you have told your two other friends about whatever you're waiting for because you were so excited about something, and now they all are waiting. It's such a cute vibe. Like three girls. I'm getting this idea like three girls waiting for something to happen. Maybe it could be a girls' trip or something like that. Anyway, so vibress of vitality. Feel the vibress of vitality tuning into the energetic pulses that sustain life force. I'm getting this idea breathing practice. So you can do something like swimming. I'm getting swimming. It's like you already do some things for yourself, and if you want to try something new, swimming is something that I suggest. If you don't already know or haven't tried yet, please go for it. If not, simple breathing practice could really help. And I said about pacing also, right? Yeah. V word could be important to you. VC, video call, video call. Are you expecting some kind of video call with someone? So in verdant vitality, vitality word comes again. You're like, even in this case, creativity, vitality, I see them almost similar things. You have a lot of life force in you, life force energy. You could be pregnant, but I'm not particularly getting it. Maybe one or two people, but I'm not getting it particularly. But even if not, I guess that's why the Empress energy came. The High Priestess, yeah, you're in your feminine element for sure. So even this girl is there just looking at it all. Most people would get scared of all this energy, but you deal with it on a daily basis. So you have a lot of life force with you. I hear a force to reckon with. So okay, channel the verdant vitality. Literally, didn't I say that? Channel the verdant vitality of lush landscapes. Now I'm getting this song of Zara Larson, Lush Life. Okay, thriving and flourishing in abundance. So, like, just enjoy your life and you need to channelize your life. Sorry, life, I'm saying. Maybe life experiences. You could share your life experiences to someone you want if you want. If you're looking for a sign, this was your sign. Feel free to share your experience to someone in a particular way that you're thinking. So, yeah, okay. Now, E word was coming, right? Yeah, E could be important to you too. So, let's see. This is basically the advice from your higher self or your spirit guides. Ephemeral essence. Touch upon the ephemeral essence of existence, appreciating the transient beauty in all things. So, I see, like, particularly there is this message coming for you that there are few things in your life which may not be there after a few years. Please enjoy it while it is there. It's like, the whole world, I'm getting this idea like the whole world is going to change. So there are few things which would also get washed down with the purifying part of the world or process of the world. So feel free to enjoy it while you can. It's such a brief message, but very particular. So you would know if it is for you. So yeah, these are all the messages for you, group 3. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a like and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye, group 3.